We create on sacred land, where the Osage, Quapaw, and Caddo tribes first married feet to soil, where Girl Gaines gather on a mission to not just travel, but venture full speed into the art of people and poetry here. Each new day brings a new vision. We journey through with brush in hand, each stroke embedding that when we try, we come to find that we are mighty by design. We ascend over crystal bridges to discover an interform of voices for diversity, a gentle fabric for the future. We build a district of podcasts where Black women are resilient. The Odd Soul finds comfort live on Perry Street. They echo the movement of bodies, cascading to the joys of her set and her sound, vowing to love the records more than our predecessors. The rhythm rolling our lives into film reels that land at Rock Hills, where movie set settles here, just to show the world how beautiful our backyard can truly be. Because when you are made in Arkansas, you get loud for Arkansas. With hands up for NWA, we join in celebration for the inauguration of Kanini Festival, serving the hardest of today. The market fresh honey of haikus and similes causes the bee balm to bloom year round, breaking the traditional norms of what a local artist can truly become. With love, we counsel here like the great Dr. Martin Luther King, kindling a youth of trendsetters, growing and coping into better beings. The image has become a sight to see, so much so that inspired kids reach for cameras, connecting people with resources, a CPR image. We box straight right through the adversities of fleeting nostalgia, replaced by new highways, brick buildings, and overpriced housing. So we surround ourselves with artists, authors, actors, and activists. We do it for the culture, host a Black paper party, gift wrapped it for the world, magnify the studio as we present like Arts One. Watch the sculptor transform brick into life. Lives worth living we place on the ground floor of theater stages, where art is live in theater squares, squaring our purpose ×2, a versatile tapestry of optics and artistry. We lend a second hand for a second chance to the visionary who lost their way in corporate constructs and the need to survive the day-to-day grief of life. In hours of hope, we build a theater collective to collectively welcome them home. In between elevated mountains carried by wind, we soar on the compassion of dovetails, marvel at its absolute moving. Music moves us to hover above a lighthouse full of solutions. Awake our neighbors with the heart of community and a cup full of our sagas. For there are good days in the NWA, and this is Northwest Arkansas. We encourage the merging of equality amongst different crews to amplify that you belong here, if only for a momentary of time. At the pinnacle hour of 6:12, we link arm and arm, offering our loved ones the standing ovation plus the cash gratitude that they so humbly deserve. The aftermath of creation in gentle spaces. We look to the vocalist who sits next to the screenwriter, behind the graphic designer, across from the entrepreneur who feels out of place, but we welcome them all just the same. Because if you meet someone in Northwest Arkansas, there is a chance that their career is not their passion. The art just needed funding for the Gallery of Phoenix to arise. That in this life, the past one, or maybe even the next, they would have, could have, they should have become the next big thing. But saying you're from Arkansas doesn't sound like New York. And being local isn't second to Chicago or LA. But still, we pour our art and hearts into the community. We light a little candle to keep us company along the way. We breathe in its metaphoric scent. Then we whisper to our purpose. One day,